Oh my goodness. First of all, do you feel the love?
Yes! Oh my God. Thank you, guys.
We are so excited to have you guys here. Thank you for being back, first of all, Kerry.
I love being here.
Thank
I love
you.
you. Thank you for having us.
We are so happy to have you guys. First of all, I love the show. It is amazing. Okay, you've done an outstanding job, and that's why I was like, I have to have you guys on the show, and I'm so glad you're here. Now, Kerry, you're executive producer of the show, and you help put the cast together. What inspired you? Because I love like how impactful it is, and it's like real. People can relate to it.
Yeah,
That's
so
my favorite
our
part about
show
it.
is inspired, the show says it's inspired by some crazy, true stuff, and it is based on or inspired by Tracy McMillan's life. So Tracy McMillan is an extraordinary writer. She has a beautiful memoir called I Love You, But I'm Leaving You Anyway, and her dad was in and out of prison her whole life. And so the show is really about what it's like to not just be somebody who's formerly incarcerated, but what it's like to love somebody who's formerly incarcerated. And even though it sounds like it's a particular story about a particular family, so many people in this country have come in contact with our so-called justice system, 80 million people in this country. So it's a story about a lot of us and a lot of our families. I think it's a story about so many of us.
Yes, and I think that's why it resonates so well.
Yeah.
Because it speaks of love and family.
Yeah,
and
because everybody relates to, the challenges of living with people that you call family.
Exactly.
I hear the laughter.
We all can relate, right?
I hear it.
We definitely can. And you have such a beautiful cast. You help with the casting and everything.
Well, I always say when you're auditioning, you have to remember, I say it to all actors, when you are auditioning, you are the nervous one, but the reality is the producers are nervous because we're the ones with the problem to solve, right? Like, we have to find the perfect people for these magical roles, and each of these actors was an answered prayer. They really are so amazing.
It shows.
Yes.
And Marque, you played the love interest. So what was your audition process like?
We had a chemistry read over Zoom, but I did the chemistry read at my grandmother-in-law's house. We were coming back from Paris from like Fashion Week and whatnot, and
He's so fancy.
I mean, it was my wife. My wife got invited to some Fashion Week stuff, and so we came back to her house, and I'm like, well, does your grandma even have internet? She's like, I think she do. So we asked her, and she's like, yeah, I got internet. I don't know what kind it is, where it is, whatever. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I need to have good signal for this Zoom. So we get to her house, we're looking for the box. It's in her closet. Turns out she has the fastest internet.
Oh, she had it together.
Thank goodness.
Everything.
That's why we had so much chemistry.
That's it.
So you
Granny.
It just flowed. It was meant to
flowed.
be.
It was meant to
Because
be,
it worked so well together. And then, Jordyn, you're amazing.
Yes,
Oh my goodness, such a superstar. What's it like to play like a young Kerry?
It was a lot.
It's a lot.
Because when I first got to set, I was very rambunctious. I was like very nervous. I was like,
Were you shaking, really?
yes!
You're such a good actor, I didn't notice you were nervous.
And I walked on set, and then I see Miss Kerry coming from upstairs, and I was like, there she is.
There she is.
There she is.
Oh my goodness.
And then she comes and like greets me, and I was like, hi, yeah. I do the scene, and then we just become besties.
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 Besties. You look like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Faly, so you get to play her son. Like, what is that experience like for you? And is she like a mom? Guys, I gotta ask both of you this. Like, in between scenes.
Yeah,
What is it like
absolutely.
working with her?
Also, can I drink this?
Yes, it's for you, baby. We are a family. You all get one.
I'm really proud of you for drinking some water.
Yeah.
See, there she goes. There she goes.
See, that's the mom in her.
So, every day on set, I'm 20, I don't have the healthiest diet on the planet, but I eat a lot of sugar, I drink a lot of energy drinks because I get tired very quickly, 20-year-old sleep schedule, it's very bad, it's very off. So, but in all fairness, she was the first person that has ever made me feel like super safe and comfortable on a set. And from day one, off rip, off the pilot. Even the callback, the Zoom call. The Zoom call immediately, the first Zoom I did with her, I was horrified, I was terrified. But, she just set me into it, she grounded me, she's genuinely like, the industry mother for me.
I love that. How does that make you? What are you thinking? How does it make you feel?
I feel really lucky. I feel really lucky that I get to be part of this group of actors that are also like generous and kind. And it's like, we have these really magical careers. We're so blessed to be able to do this work, and so I want to make sure as a producer and as a lead actor that I'm creating an environment where other people feel like they can do good work. And so
That's
it
what
means
it's
a lot
about.
to me to hear that.
That's what it's about. Oh my goodness. And G, what is it like playing her sister?
Oh my goodness. It's a blast. It's so much fun. And I got so lucky. Kerry and I met day one of shooting, and we had to immediately just show everyone we're sisters. We have an insane history, but Kerry is so warm, the best scene partner, so generous, and
so much fun.
I think it blows our mind too. Like we'll do something and we're like, did we just fall in love? Like, is this again? Again? Do it again. Like it's really magical, and it just shows that there's so much magic in this cast. It just came together and it worked out in a way that was more than I can imagine.
And that the stories we're telling, are like just really wonderful stories about family. You know, that's the show is so much about what it means to be in a family and defining family in all kinds of different ways. If you look at this cast, you can see we've got like different races, different ages, inner children, outer children. We're doing it all.
It's covering it all. And so well. You guys are doing amazing. I was saying the show is so real. It makes you think. It puts a lot of things in perspective.
But it makes you laugh.
And it makes you
That's what I love,
laugh.
because where you're laughing, and then you're like, I'm crying. When did that happen?
Yeah. It's so well-rounded. It's amazing.
Oh, thank
I love
you.
it so
That's
much.
our writers.
Great job, writers. Great job. Give them some love. That is for sure.
Shout out to the writers.
That's right. And Chi, so you grew up in Northern California?
I grew up in Southern
California.
Oh, yeah.
So did you spend a lot of time in LA?
Oh, yeah. And you know, there was so much to do. And yeah, one of my favorite things to do when I was in high school was my friends and I would just, when we got our licenses, we would, I don't know how we got this information because the internet was not as fast as yeah, exactly. Yeah. But we would go to movie premieres and be those people like, I was such a fangirl. Oh my God, that is me.
Who is that?
So this is you with Adam
Adam
Sandler?
Sandler. At the Click premiere. Yes. And
You're so cute.
My loud voice. Every celebrity took a photo with me, signed. I will not leave until I got. And they were like, there's that girl. There she is.
Oh my goodness, now you're that girl. Look at you now.
I'm that girl.
Look at you now. Go, G. That is amazing. And Faly, tell me about this. You falling asleep on the set. What's this about?
Like I
You
said,
got away with it.
20-year-old, bad sleeping habits.
Up all night playing video
It's
games.
just-
He says he's studying his lines.
Hey, I got the lines though.
That's true.
I got the lines
That's
though.
true. Half asleep. That's the proof.
Hey, look, I
That
was
was 2
reading
weeks
though.
ago.
You know, reading puts you to sleep. That's just,
What?
it's just like,
What?
you know.
He works hard. You know what? He's a growing boy. He works hard.
That's right.
So every once in a while, his system just goes.
Yeah, it's part of the creative process.
It's a part of your, everyone has their process. And that's your process, right?
That's how I lock in. That's how I dream about the character.
Is that what you tell Kerry when
I
you
have like visions, like Paul Atreides. I really just,
You know what? He's so good. He can do whatever he wants.
He can.
Yeah. He's
I
so
love that. It works. It works, right?
Yeah.
I think it's adorable. And Marque, what is your thoughts on that? I heard you be taking a little naps too now.
Marquis a grown man. So I
I'm
don't know
grown.
what his excuse is.
So I'm just, I sleep and I eat. What happened?
He's sitting right
I was.
Oh, you sit up. He
I
sits
was-
upright with it.
I was meditating right there. I was, and I'm growing too.
Marquis he's always eating and sleeping.
Eating and sleeping.
Yes.
Whenever I can, I try to, eat and sleep.
And I heard you've been practicing your cursive so you could do autographs. Is that true? Mm-hmm. You have?
Yes.
Okay, well, I got a picture. Can you sign it for me? A headshot of you. I would love to have your autograph. I got a Sharpie and everything. Will you sign it for me? Oh my God, I get Jordyn's autograph. Look at that.
Yes.
Come on,
yes,
superstar.
yes.
Boom! Yes, boom! Yeah, get out of there! Yes! If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.